So, is the DTV the best option for expats? Or is it just another expat dream that doesn't live up to the hype? Let's break it down. No sugarcoating, just real talk. You're thinking about moving to Thailand, but you're stuck on whether you should get the new DTV visa, the long-term O visa, or the retirement visa. So I've been in Thailand for 4 months now with my family, and the DTV visa has been absolutely amazing. It's lived up to the hype that everybody built around it. I was one of the very first people to apply when it released back in July 15th, 2024. I just really fell in love with like some of the conveniences versus some of the other visas that are out there. They really knocked this one out the park. Benefit number one, easy qualification. Unlike the retirement visa, which requires you to be 50 plus years old, the DTV visa is available for anybody 20 years old and up. No age limit restriction. No need for a job contract like the long-term O visa. As long as you have 500,000 baht, equivalent to around 14,000 US dollars in savings, you're good to go. Now, you can't have 500,000 baht in liquid assets. It has to be cash. It has to be somewhere where it can be easily accessible. Benefit number two, more freedom to work and travel. The DTV allows foreign work legally to foreigners. So you can actually live in another country and legally work and bring in cash flow from a country outside of Thailand. And that's huge because that was not a thing in the past. With the retirement visa, you're not actually able to work. Like, you're not supposed to work, at least with the retirement visa. Now, the long-term O visa is job dependent, meaning you need an employer to sponsor you. And with the DTV visa, you work on your own terms. No corporate strings attached at all. Now, benefit number three, and I love this, you can get longer stays in country without frequent border runs. You get multiple entry for 5 years. Each stay lasts 180 days with the renewal options, as opposed to the retirement visa, where it requires annual renewals and proof of income every single year. And then you got the long-term O visas, which means like if you lose your job, your visa is at risk. You can easily be sent home packing. With the DTV visa, you get real long-term stability without all the constant visa headaches that you get with the others. Now, this is probably one of my favorite perks of the DTV visa. It includes family member benefit. Want to bring your spouse and kids? The DTV visa allows dependents to apply under your visa, something you won't get with the standard tourist or work visa at all. As opposed to the retirement visa, spouses need their own separate visa outside of the retirement visa for that one. The long-term O visa also requires separate applications for each dependent versus the DTV, which the dependents and your spouse can be added to your DTV visa. Now, for expat families, this is a major win. Now, this has been in the news, and this is really big for especially retirement visas and some of the expats that live over here on that visa. But with the DTV visa, there are no local taxes on foreign income unless you bring it into Thailand in the same tax year. Now, that is a game changer because the retirement visa and some of the other visas, they're starting to create regulation around taxing income that comes from outside of the country. If you qualify for the DTV visa, you don't have to pay those taxes. You only pay the taxes from your home country, and that's it. Now, the long-term O visa requires tax filing if you work for a Thai company. The retirement visa, simply no work allowed, so no tax benefits either. For remote workers, freelancers, and investors, the DTV lets you keep more of your money while enjoying paradise. So I do have to give kudos to Thailand just for coming up with this structured visa. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm thinking back, like, why would they create such a beautiful visa for expats? And I just came to the conclusion that it's catered towards digital nomads. And we create companies and we can work abroad and we can do things online and generate revenue from anywhere on the planet now based off of technology. They want to tap into that market of the younger generation to bring cash flow into the country. Not only do we start businesses, but most of the time we're scaling the business as well which means more cash flow to the country as well, as opposed to like the retirement visa, which yes, it does bring cash flow because people are on pensions and they have different things going on. Most people on the retirement visa are 50 plus and they're looking to settle down and they're looking to live minimalistic. As opposed to the digital nomads who are out here scaling, running businesses and generating cash flow to survive, right? And scaling their business. So I think it's a new demographic shift as far as expats. And I believe that's the reason why they came up with the DTV. Before that, everybody under 50 really had a hard time transitioning to a country like this and even staying over the 30 to 60 day mark. But now they've made it way more accessible for us business owners and digital nomads to live in the country and actually enjoy all the beauties of this place, vlog about it, share. It's basically like a marketing tool for Thailand. Not only are we doing businesses outside of the country, but we actually start networking and mingling with local Thai businesses as well, and creating these hybrids where we promote the local Thai businesses also. So I see where they're coming from. I think it was a really, really smart initiative, and it makes a ton of sense. It's really helped my family and I make this transition a lot smoother. So, is the DTV the best option for expats? Well, if you want freedom, flexibility, and fewer visa headaches, this might be the ultimate Thai visa hack. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more expat tips.